Hey everyone, so today I'll be teaching you the difference between a sentence and a phrase. So, sentence versus phrase. In this video, you will completely understand what a sentence is, understand what a phrase is, and understand the difference between a sentence and a phrase. So, without further ado, let's move on to our lecture. Let's move on to the sentence first. A sentence is a definite group of words that explains our thoughts completely. It is orderly and conveys complete meaning of the thoughts we want to express. Let's take a look at some of the examples. This boy weeps. They have finished their work. The boys are completing their work. You see, there's a complete order in all of these sentences, and they give a full meaning of what work is being done and who is doing the work. That is why it is called a sentence, a definite group of words that explain our thoughts completely. On the other hand, let's take a look at what a phrase is. A phrase is a group of words that does not convey a complete meaning. It is orderly, but does not give a complete idea of what is being mentioned. Or if it is said in front of a new joiner in the conversation, they will not understand the subject being discussed. For example, the greatest wrestler of the world. Over here, we don't know who is being discussed, who is being talked about, who is the greatest wrestler of the world, and so it is a phrase. The next sentence is in the ground. Again, what is in the ground? What happened in the ground? What event is occurring in the ground, or what has happened in the ground? We don't know about that yet. It doesn't give a complete meaning to us what is being discussed about. So those are the differences between a phrase and a sentence. A sentence gives us the true complete meaning of something that is occurring, something that has occurred, or something that will occur, while a phrase doesn't give us that meaning. It just says something, and if the person sitting to them is already in the conversation with the other person, if they say such words and there's a whole context behind those words, that is called a phrase. Only that person will understand what is being talked about. A new joiner or a newcomer cannot understand it, what is actually happening. So I hope you would have gained some knowledge about a sentence and a phrase, and you would now definitely be able to differentiate between a sentence and a phrase. So with that said, I would like to move on to something that I have for you at the end of this lecture, and that is a quiz. Please find out which of the following are sentences and which of them are phrases. Write your answers down in the comments, and I will be mentioning the names of those who answer correctly in the next video. Your points, there are about 10 questions, and you have to write the correct answers and write which of them are sentences and which of them are phrases. At the door, he will be welcoming my aunt. Be careful, I'm working. Stop, move fast. The best dog, I'm fine. Move in, a fine pen. So I hope I'll receive some comments for this video, and I'll give you a feedback in the next video. In the next lecture, we will discuss the kinds of a sentence. Those are the assertive sentences, imperative sentences, interrogative sentences, and exclamatory sentences.